Support for this podcast comes from the Fresh Market, celebrating 35 years of fresh foods with in-store samplings and events throughout the month of April. Details at thefreshmarket.com.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio in high fidelity.
Goldilocks Productions presents the ButterFly Medium Show with Ivana. Ivana, the ButterFly Medium, is a world-renowned psychic medium. She is a third or fourth generation psychic medium since her family immigrated from Italy. Ivana has a magical gift that will turn a skeptic into a believer. The ButterFly Medium has been giving healing messages from loved ones on the other side for over 2 decades. Ivana started feeling ghosts and spirit around her since her mom's passing, only 3 days after Ivana's 5th birthday. Her mom has communicated with her through the Monarch ButterFlies since the young age of 7 years. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard if you would like to speak with Ivana. The call-in number is 713-955-0594. Again, that's 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you would like to get on air with Ivana to ask her or her special guest a question. Enjoy this magical and healing show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my show. I am your host, Ivana Figueredo, the ButterFly Medium. Thank you so much to Tiffany Whitesage, our production. She's our producer with the Goldilocks Productions, and we're so excited to be here today with you. So I would like to let everybody know that today we're going to have healing messages from the other side, and of course, and always, you can ask questions. So what I'd like to do today is take some callers. And we may have a short show today. It may only be 30 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. But today I think we're going to be doing just a bit of a shorter show just because I have had a very emotional last 2 days and my energies have dropped. And I just finished a reading that was very, very powerful. And it has consumed my energy, not in a bad way, but my energies are very drained because of everything that's been going on. So we may have a bit of a short show today. So we had a death somewhat in the family. My niece and nephew's grandfather passed away. So it's been a very emotional last 2 days, actually 4 days. But yesterday was the funeral and the day before was visitation. So I'm just sort of getting myself back on track and trying to snap out of the emotional side and come back to my reality. Because I'm an empath, I'm very affected by things like this, and especially when knowing that my family members are suffering because of such a huge loss. You know, losing a grandfather is very, very difficult. So maybe we'll dedicate the show to them today. So for that reason, I will be doing a shortened show today, so approximately 30 to 40 minutes. We'll just see how it goes, and I just want to take my time. However, know that no matter who you are when you come through, no matter who you are when you get a reading, know that messages that are coming from the other side, there is always a reason for these messages. There is always a reason why they show us what they show us. So what is it? It's validation is what they're giving us, validation that they are here. And I'll give you a perfect example. Sunday night, my niece and nephew's grandfather passed away. And on Monday, I found out about it. And geez, that night, I could not sleep because he was all I could think about, just remembering all the great memories. I knew him since I was 12 years old. He was, my sister's father-in-law, and what a wonderful man. And we had so many beautiful memories. And when I went to bed that night, that's all I could think about. He was on my mind, and I feel he's trying to connect with me. And all of a sudden, my light started to flicker, and within seconds, all the power in the house went out. And of course, I started to try and wake up Jim because I got a little scared. And yeah, I'm afraid of ghosts too sometimes, believe it or not. And I knew who it was. And it was just like, I've never, ever seen my lights do what they did that night. They were just, it was just incredible what I saw. And then all of a sudden it was just like, boom, lights out. And we were in pure darkness. And of course I got scared. But I just feel that when someone is trying to connect with us so strongly, there's a reason for it. And know that whatever connection you receive from a loved one, know that there's reasons for it. If it doesn't make sense to you today, don't worry about it. It will make sense. Maybe tomorrow, maybe 6 months down the road. But there are so many, so many readings that I do that there is so much meaning behind the reading itself. And it's so important for everybody to know this. And this is why I'd like to talk a little bit at the beginning of my readings or sessions, because I want people to understand how it works. I want people to know. You could be a first-time listener. You could be first-time caller today. I don't know. Maybe a second or third-time caller, and that's fine too. But it's important to understand that when Spirit is connecting with us, there's a reason for it. So once again, everybody, thank you for joining me on my show, the Butterfly Medium Show, each and every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, I'm always here to give you healing messages from the other side. Why am I doing this? I was meant to be doing this. My mom, for those of you that don't know, my mom passed away when I was 5 years old, 3 days after my 5th birthday. And since then, I have become an intuitive. And my intuitive intuition and my senses, everything has been heightened, 100 times more since when I was very young. And the things that have been happening in my life are just happening at record speed. And I tell everybody there's a big surge coming. There's a big surge coming. Well, I was telling everybody this at the end of 2016. And we've seen the surge now with myself and the Monday night shows, on Monday nights, the Facebook Live shows that I do are absolutely amazing. You know, sometimes if you're listening or watching the show, you know that there can be, yes, a lot of readings that may not make sense to people. But let me tell you, after the show, we received so many messages, especially of people that may have had a reading and maybe something didn't make sense at the time that I was giving them a reading. But they validate all the time, each and every time, over and over, whatever messages were given. And it's amazing to see the fruition of the readings and the validation, because I can see how Spirit is trying to heal everybody. I feel it. And it's, even the reading I just did, so much healing was given today. It was just unbelievable. And it's important for each and every one of us to have this healing, because I'm sure we've all lost someone in our lives that we have grieved over the loss of. So it's important for everybody to have healing. And it's important for everybody to connect with a loved one on the other side. So you know that there is more to life, right, than where we are right now. There is something else out there, let me tell you. There is energy, and the energy is so strong. And I feel there's more after that as well. Do I believe in aliens? yeah, I'm kind of starting to believe. Yeah, I have to say I'm starting to believe. I don't know why, but there's just so much happening in the world, and spirit validates so much, and things that I watch, and stuff that I see. It's pretty amazing what's happening. So know that there is always energy around us. For those of you that are seers, that feel spirit, don't be afraid. Welcome them. They're not there to harm you or to hurt you. If you feel you have a ghost in your home, yeah, you most likely do. Could be a family member that passed away, and they're there just to let you know you're going to be okay, and just to let you know that they're there for you and they're watching over you and your children. Talk to them. Ask them to show you signs, and I promise you that they will. Sometimes people say, oh, well, I keep asking and I don't see anything. Because you're not believing it. Because you're not believing it. That's why you're not seeing it. You have to believe it to see it. And each and every week on my shows and on my Blog Talk Radio shows as well, there is proof each and every week, the validations that people have. And I'm so happy to be able to share this with you. I'm so happy to be able to share this with you today. Because why? Because it's all about healing. I talk a lot. Yes, number one. Yeah, of course. I'm Italian. I'm talking with my hands right now if you guys could only see me. But it's important for me to talk. It's important for you to understand how I feel, how energy is. If you're here for healing, it's important to see what's around you. If your lights turn on and off, they start to flicker. It could be your father, it could be your grandfather, it could be your mother-in-law, it could be your mom, your grandma, your husband, your wife, letting you know that they're there. Is it a coincidence? Yeah, it could be a coincidence, but there's no such thing as a coincidence. Know that everything happens for a reason. You find a dime, know that someone is telling you, I'm here, I'm watching over you. And the most amazing part is each and every week when I start the show, I feel so pumped with energy that I can't wait to get started. But you have to hear my spiel first. And I'm not selling you anything. I'm not selling you, something. I'm not. I'm here because I care, because I am a compassionate being, because I'm here to give you healing, whoever you are. I'm writing a book, and it started last spring in 2016 or 15. I can't remember now, my goodness. Yes, in 2016. And we're back at it. There was a pause there, but I knew there had to be a pause because I wasn't ready to continue my book. There was something missing. Well, so much has happened since that pause. Now I know what was missing, the missing link of the second part of my life, where I am and why I am here. And it's going to be amazing. I can't wait until it's published. We don't know yet. We're not going to start saying when it's going to be out because last year it didn't happen. So like I said, it had to be put on hold. Spirit knew, nope, that's it. You're done right now. You need a break from it and let's move on. Why? Because my life changed so much since last April, and it's really incredible. And all of that will be in the second part of my book, second half of my book. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited about it. Of course, when it's out, I will share it with the world. For everyone who's tuning in today, thank you so much for being here on the Butterfly Medium Show. You can tune in every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time to hear messages from your loved ones on the other side. So I'm here as your host, Ivana Figueredo, and I'm so blessed that I could be here and share my gifts with you. And by the way, for those of you that don't know this, the name Ivana, what does it mean? It means gift of God. And I really do have a gift of God or from God. So this is amazing, and I'm here to share it with all of you. So why don't we get started and see how many readings we can get to today. And, of course, you can ask questions, and you are able to connect with a loved one if you wish. Sorry, just lost my train of thought because I was getting myself prepared for the reading. Excuse me. So why don't we begin? It is already 1:16, and I said the show would only be 30 minutes, so it might just have to go until 2 p.m. So we'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear. Maybe my energies are a bit changed now because maybe I needed to vent. Maybe I needed to talk to everybody today because I, too, need healing as well, because I need my own healing from the passing of my niece and nephew's grandfather. So maybe that was my way of healing for today. So thank you all for listening to me. And why don't we get started? We have quite a few callers so far waiting. We're going to get started with, excuse me, caller 720. Hello, caller 720. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
My name is Laura, and I'm calling from Colorado.
Hello, Laura. Thank you so very much. Did I go on and on and on, Laura? Do you think I talked too much?
I mean, people tell me the same thing, so I wouldn't feel bad.
So you wouldn't feel bad. All right. Well, thank you for understanding. So you know what it's like. We need to get our point across, and we need to help people understand us. So I know for myself that I just feel it's so important each and every week to talk a little bit about who I am, where I come from, what my beliefs are, and so people understand. And the more people see and the more people understand, I am now, this is the second time, I have to say this because I'm going to say I'm a little bit proud, I guess. Twice now we've gone through a drive-through in a different city. Well, actually today was in London where we live, and another time it happened out in Stratford. But today we got stops in the Tim Hortons drive-through when we went for a coffee. Someone said to me, "Oh my goodness, hi Ivana, I watch you on Monday nights." And I was so excited, and I thought, I had sunglasses on, and I thought, who is this lady? I had no idea who it was, and it was just, I guess, a random fan. I guess I can say a fan because she watches my shows every Monday night. We don't know each other, but she knows me, of course, through my shows. So I was a little bit proud, and I felt so special today that someone, knew who I was, and she was so happy to say that she watches my shows on Monday night. She absolutely loves them. So I was so very proud and so grateful that I can see the fruition of what I'm doing. So I'm so grateful for that. So I needed to share that first.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah. So how can I help you today, Laura?
I'm just wondering about moving.
Moving, okay. And so you know what? I do the same thing on my Facebook Live shows is I'll have a person on the phone while I'm starting a reading, but I still go on and I still talk. That's just me. That's natural of me. So let's find out about Laura and about moving. So could you be a little more specific? Are you...
So my husband is getting a promotion. That promotion is here where I live and also other states. And I'm wondering...
Okay, I'm getting the number 5 around that. I don't know if there's 5 different states that he's going to travel to and from, or if it's going to happen in May, or 5 more months. But I'm getting the number 5.
No, I think it's going to happen in May. Yeah.
In May, okay. So, which would make sense because the number 5 is very strong with your question. So we're going to say if you're validating that, then then that's what they're showing. During this move, they're asking you for dietary change and a new exercise program. I don't know why, but I think emotionally they're saying that it will help you emotionally. So I don't know if, let's say the change happens, which I do feel is going to happen. I feel that your emotional state might be altered a little bit, like it might change. And what they're asking for you is just dietary change, I guess, keeping it healthy, going for walks, being out in nature so you can absorb all that nature so your emotions can sort of balance themselves out rather than getting depressed or having anxiety over the move. I don't know if this is what you've been going through, but this is what they show me.
That makes complete sense for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So for you,
I've been
I
trying
would
to lose
say,
weight.
yeah. And also they're asking drink tons of water. Drink as
Right.
much water as you can in the morning. You know, even myself, I've been doing a lot of research on this about, you know, starting to eat healthy, and I've been, you know, researching these Vitamix blenders and raw eating.
I do isogenics, and I lost about 30 pounds on it, but then these last, I don't know, 6 months or so, I've gained about 10 pounds of it back, and I'm 5 foot tall, and so it's really hard.
So what they're saying is that's stress, that's emotional stress. So, and I've got the same problem. Mine's all I'm an emotional eater, and I carry it all in the front, and that's what happens. Especially, and I was going to say the same to you. That's what they showed me is you also carry it in the front, but I also feel you're an intuitive. So a lot of
I'm very.
Yeah. Yes, you are. Yeah, I do feel it. And so what happens is intuitives carry it all in the front, and it is so hard for us to release that because we're empaths as well. As you're an empath, definitely. So that means, oh my goodness, a bird just flew on a tree right in front of me. So there's validation for you. Somebody's a bird. I don't know if it's your dad, but I feel it's a male. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, okay. It's my dad.
So know that, you know, I'm looking out my window, and all of a sudden this beautiful dark bird, I don't know what kind of a bird, and dark around the face, almost like your dad had a dark beard or something. He plopped himself in front of this tree, landed on this tree, and validated, I felt this was your father. So your father will be there for you along the way for this move, the emotional stress that you're going to be going through. And emotionally and subconsciously right now what's happening is your body is tuning into those emotions. And I'm no psychologist by any means, but I'm
No, but you're right. You're right.
Yeah, and it's intuitively what I feel, what spirit shows me for you. And that's also the medical side, like the medical intuitive side in me as well, that they start to show all this stuff, and this is what they're validating for you. Your father is there for you. There's another card that came up, which is motivation. Don't worry, the motivation will be there just as soon as you feel ready.
Yeah, and I'm starting back up with that.
Good. Always.
Now, can I just clarify something with you? I'm so sorry. You said that my husband will get the promotion and we will move, or he will get the promotion and we will stay here.
I feel you'll get the promotion and you will be moving.
Okay.
But I don't feel you're going to be there for, 5 years. Or I just feel it's temporary, like a year to 2 years. I don't know why, but that's what I feel.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they've said to him, let's start with a year contract or a 2-year Has he had something been...
He's federal government.
Pardon?
He's federal government. So we put in for where we are in Colorado, but we also put in for other states because, we got to put him in a position where his last 3 years, he's going to be making the max amount of money. He has to retire at 57, which is ridiculous, but those are the rules.
Okay, so are you saying that if he takes it or goes, he'll be gone for a maximum of 3 years?
No, it's his last 3 years in the federal government has to make the exact amount of money, like the biggest amount that you can, and that comes off of your retirement. That's what your retirement's going to be based off of. So we're trying to get him promoted in order to be in the best spot when he does retire, because we're going to be screwed.
Yeah.
Basically.
Right. So this move will bring that to him. So that's why. So this does make sense, and maybe this is why they're showing me that it's only temporary.
Okay.
I don't know how temporary it is, but I do feel it's temporary, but there's a reason for it. There's a big bang for it. There's so it completely makes sense.
Okay. God, I wanted to say too, first of all, thank you so much for what you do for people, your love and light, and I really appreciate that, number one. Number two, I am so sorry about what's happened in your family. I really apologize, because that's really hard, and I've been through that, so I really wish you all the best.
You know what, and you know what, I haven't seen him in many years. However, he's my niece and nephew's grandfather, and we spent so many wonderful years with them, him and his wife, and my ex-brother-in-law and the family. And
thank God you had that time.
Yes, thank God for that time. And everybody at the celebration of life afterwards, after the funeral yesterday, all they could say was, he was a very, very happy man. He has no regrets. And, and that's amazing to hear that he lived his life to the fullest. He was 79, would have been 80 on May the 5th. And, it's just beautiful to see that. So it was nice to see everybody come together. And it was emotional for me because I've known him since I was 12, my goodness. And, I'm almost 45.
Of course it would be. Of course it would be. I am so sorry. My heart goes out to you. Yeah, I lost my dad, so I get it. I did get it.
So you understand, yeah. That's right. Your dad was just here. By the way, your dad's off the tree now. He's gone. Isn't that weird?
Well, you know what? That's his big thing with me, birds. And it was probably a mockingbird.
Yeah. I don't know. This was just, it's gone, so I can't really tell you, but I remember it was a dark bird, and it almost looked like the face was like a dark, dark beard around the face.
Yeah, and he had a beard.
Oh, my goodness. Was it dark?
Well, it was dark and gray.
Yeah.
It was both. He was peppered. It was peppered, but mostly dark.
So that's interesting, you see. So know that here's your dad making himself known. Even with the beard, he's validating himself. So that's pretty amazing what I'm able to see. And he's gone because he's happy that he was able to connect with you today. And I got 2 more cards for you that I want to share with you, and then I'm going to go to the next caller.
Okay.
These 2 other cards were welcome the new. So your dad saying, well, actually, the first one that came out was healing from the past. So he's talking about healing from the past. That's what you're in need of right now. And I feel that today is going to bring you some of that healing from the past. Just because knowing even that he's there, he's among us all the time. He's always there supporting you each and every day, and all the step of the way, like the entire way for you. And also the other card was welcome the new. So he's saying just accept the new because it's what's meant to happen. Whatever new happens for a reason. So accept it, enjoy it, love it, and be grateful for it because you will be blessed.
Thank you.
And sometimes we have challenges along the way, and that's okay. That's how we gain.
Oh, I do know that. I do know that. God.
Right.
Thank you so much. I just want to validate for you that everything that you have absolutely said is completely true, and I resonate with right now in my life so much. So just wanted to let you know that.
Thank you so very much. Now, do you listen every Thursday to my Blog Talk Radio?
No, actually, the first time that I listened to and I didn't get on was like a week or 2 ago. It was either last week or the week before that.
Oh, okay. And now what about the Monday night shows? I encourage you to watch those shows. If you're on Facebook, please add me to Facebook at Ivana Figueredo. Or if you look at the ButterFly Medium page, just click on my name, Ivana Figueredo, and add me so you can see the notifications. Trust me, you don't want to miss the Monday night Facebook. So what I do are Facebook Live readings. So everybody that's watching, and we've had thousands and thousands and thousands of views on these Monday night shows. Everybody, people set their alarms for it. So it's kind of interesting. It's a lot of fun.
What time is it at?
Oh, sorry, from 7 Eastern time, 7 p.m. Eastern time till 9 p.m. So it's a 2-hour show.
Okay, that is awesome to know. Thank you, and God bless.
You're welcome. Thank you, and God bless you as well. Take care.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye-bye, Laura. Thanks for calling in. Oh, good luck with everything, by the way. Laura, if you're still listening, I know you missed that, or you weren't on the phone for it, but I was just saying good luck with everything. When the move happens, everything happens for a reason. If something happens in between and you guys don't end up going, know that those are challenges, and there's reasons. Energies do change, so there could be reasons why there's like a little hiccup in between, and maybe you guys are supposed to move in May, but you don't end up moving till August. Know that everything that happens for a reason. So good luck, and I hope that you're still listening. Thanks again for that call, Laura. That was wonderful. So Our next caller is, I guess we can continue. Let's see, it's 1:30 right now. So why don't we just continue a little bit and see how it goes. So far, I'm okay. Thank you for everybody who shares their stories with me, and for all the wonderful and beautiful words that everybody shares with me. So thank you. Thank you for being so loyal. And if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be here today. So we need to be grateful for all of you, and I'm blessed to have everybody in my life. Our next caller, caller 808. Hello, caller 808. I hope you're calling from, I'm going to say sunny Florida. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hi, I'm in Pennsylvania, and my name is Sarah.
Okay, hi, Sarah. Well, I was hoping that you're calling from a sunny spot. In the first place I thought of was Florida, but thank you so much for giving us a call. And I hope you've been listening to the entire show. Have you been listening?
I have been.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you so much. I hope you don't feel that I keep rambling on.
I don't. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. It's good to know what other people think as well. How can I improve? How may I improve my shows? It's nice to hear from people and what their thoughts are. So, Sarah, before we start with you, so I guess the A, Pennsylvania, when you're writing in short for Pennsylvania, it's PA. Is that true?
That's true, yes.
And Florida ends with an A. I'm just going to say maybe that's why I said Florida. I don't know. I'm just kidding. However, the very first card that I got for you, I don't know why, but the card that I received for you was keep the faith. Keep the faith. Now, before we go on into your reading, I just have a couple of quick questions for you. Do you have a son, or have you miscarried, if you don't mind me asking? And you don't have to answer. Don't ever feel obligated.
No, I've never been pregnant, and I've never miscarried.
Okay, not a problem. So I just wanted you to know this, that Spirit shows me a young male around you. So whether it's a brother, whether it's a nephew, whether it's a child, whether you're going to get pregnant, I don't know. I just feel this young male around you. Oftentimes, if it's not someone that you can relate to right now and just doesn't make sense to you at all, oftentimes it's your spirit guide. So someone who's young, this young male that is maybe around you because he's there to protect you for whatever reason. But I strongly feel a connection with a young male, and they're showing me for you to keep the faith. So something that's bringing you down, I'm going to say this, Sarah. And by the way, Sarah, does your name have an H at the end or no H?
H.
Okay, perfect. And that's how I spelled it. So oftentimes what happens is Spirit will show me things, but they could be for the next caller, the next person that's waiting. So they could be piggybacking. However, whatever I see right now while I have you on the line is the message that I'm going to give you. So they're showing me, it's almost like I'm feeling a bit of tension or stress, or I don't know if it's anxiety, but I almost feel like a kind of tension around you. I don't know why. Not that I'm feeling that between you and I, but just in your life right now. So I feel that someone is here to protect you and just let you know to keep the faith. Have hope and keep the faith. I had that actually for one of my last readings today, and it was so important for her spirit guide, her loved ones, to tell her this. And this is what I feel they're showing me for you. Does this make any sense to you?
Yeah, it does make sense. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just time for you to have a healing heart. This is what they're showing me. It's almost like your heart needs a little bit of mending. Something is going on. Something is happening, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, whether it's, ending a marriage or losing a loved one from the other side, that's on the other side. Is your mom in spirit or your grandma?
My grandma, from a long time ago, she passed when I was a baby.
Okay, and that's okay, because grandmas that maybe we didn't know or don't remember, they can still come through for sure. And as we all know, when I say a mother could also be a grandmother, could be a mother-in-law, anybody who could have acted like a mom. So maybe she's just validating. Maybe she's your spirit guide as well. And we could have many spirit guides. So know that perhaps she's the one that's almost making me feel like she's asking you to keep the faith. She's asking you to keep the faith.
Makes sense.
And
it makes sense.
Yeah. So whatever path you're on right now is to earn your wisdom about this path. I don't know why they're saying this. So I don't know if you're on an educational journey, a spiritual journey, growth journey, but they're making me feel that you're going to gain wisdom from this journey that you're on.
Yeah, I've definitely gained a lot so far.
Yeah, learning about who you are and what you want in life, not what everybody else needs and what everybody else wants. It's about you. This is validating for me. And it's important for them to show you this because this is what you need right now.
Right.
This is what you're in need of. So let go of toxic relationships. You know what? I just got a card, and it's be true to you. I wish you guys could see. I wish that we were all face-to-face, but we're not. This one is a beautiful, beautiful card with this beautiful yellowy monarchy kind of a butterfly on this beautiful pink flower, and it's be true to you. Then the keep the faith is, these are my butterfly cards, and of course I have a couple of butterfly decks. Why wouldn't I? The first one, keep the faith. It's a beautiful butterfly, similar as this butterfly, and they're on lavender flowers or lilacs or something. Well, they're the lavender color. And so they want you out in nature as well.
Yeah, definitely.
There's something that's trying to cut you or something that's trying to hurt you. I don't know if it's someone or something or not something, but it's almost like you're in a challenging time in your life right now. You're having some challenges, and we all do have challenges, right? But they're making me feel that there's a reason, there's a big, big reason for the challenges that you have right now. So it's
right. Like I don't sleep much at all, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Do
you think that get yourself what?
I was going to say, get yourself some natural stones and crystals in the home. Also some Epsom salts or lava lamps, like salt lamps, sage, anything you can do to clear the energy in the home. But not that, I'm not saying you have bad energy in your home at all, but it's nice to clear that energy just because maybe you got into an argument with somebody over the phone and you just want to release, you just want to bring on new and clear and positive energy in the home. That's all. Right.
Yeah. When you said that, were you picking up that there was someone intentionally trying to hurt me?
No.
Okay.
If this was the intent of the message, it is just, I'm going to say something like this. Someone like a toxic relationship, maybe a friend or a husband or an ex or someone, and not intentionally hurt you, but there's emotional upsets because of this, right? So what happens is the universe is giving you challenges right now. And what are you going to do for yourself during these challenges that you're faced with, right? Well, we're going to learn from them, and they're asking you to heal from whatever it is that you need healing from at this time. They're asking you to release it and let it go because it's out of your control what happens and what's around you. So they're making me feel that it's something toxic, like a toxic relationship. If it's not working out, just end it, let it go. That's what they're saying. Whatever it is. If it's school and you're having a hard time and you can't do it anymore, and it's, hindering you and whatever, let it go. This is just an example of how they're showing it to me, the energy.
Well, I'm wondering if I had a specific question, and now I'm wondering if that's related to what you're saying. Is it okay if I ask it?
Yes, go ahead. We'll make it quick, though, okay, so I can take another caller.
Yes.
I'll try and stay until 2 p.m., everyone. Okay, go ahead.
I was trying to move forward. I'm a writer, and I was trying to move forward with my writing as well as a coaching business that I was creating. And it was just making me like mad and frustrated. And for whatever reason, I'm not able to have satisfaction with my art and my writing right now, as well as my website. So I moved on to a different job just to support me in the meantime. But I was wondering if I should just let go of the writing and the website for now. I mean, I feel like it's my path, but it's so frustrating, and I'm wondering if that's the toxic thing that you're picking up on.
I don't feel it is, because earlier one of the visions I had was you're going to go with it, like it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I can't remember exactly what the word was that popped into my head, but it was that it's basically going to take off for you. This is what I was getting. So I don't feel that it has to do with that. But what I'm going to ask you to do is you need to be true to you and find out, is this where I feel like I'm meant to be? Like, for instance, I kept pushing and I wanted to be an executive secretary. And I was, for many years, I was an administrative assistant, a manager in this office, that office, but I was never satisfied. I was never really satisfied in my career. I loved it. I did well, but I was never satisfied. There was something more that I was missing. And I knew that it was this, but I was too embarrassed to tell people of what I did. And look where I am now. This is what I do. This is my life. There is no other jobs here and there. That's it. This is it. I had a cleaning business for 10 years. We just finally, that's it. Once a year, we'll do our student rental cleaning, and that's it. But this is my life right here. So for you, if you feel that writing, and they're showing me that you're very artistic with your writing, I feel you need to continue your writing.
Okay. Okay.
Because
thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. You're welcome. They're saying don't ever let go of don't get rid of gifts that you are given. This is what I'm being shown.
Yeah, it's been just tormenting me lately.
Yeah. In which way? Like because you're not doing it, or because you just want it in your life?
No, I spend massive time doing it, and like massive time, but I'm not able to complete pieces anymore, and it's partially because of brain damage. And I'm just so frustrated because I'll spend hours and hours and hours editing a piece that took 5 minutes to write, and my brain is just not working right at the moment.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, take a break and maybe start off slow. Like just say, I'll do an hour tonight and maybe 30 minutes tomorrow. Just even, sit and just write a sentence or a paragraph of your day. You know what I mean? Just use it in an artistic way. This is what they're showing me. I don't know why. Maybe you write poems. I don't know, but this is what I feel. They're showing me you're very artistic with your writing.
Yeah.
My dog.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, listen, have a wonderful day. Good luck with everything. And please, of course, keep in touch. And don't forget, Monday night, Facebook Live. If you're not on my Facebook, please add me and stay connected on Facebook Live Monday nights.
Okay, great. I will do that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Take care. Thanks for calling, Sarah. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All righty. I believe we have caller another 8. So 408. Hello, 408. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Ola, and I'm calling from California.
Oh, wonderful. Hello. Did you say Ola? How do you spell it, please?
Yes, OLA.
OLA. Okay, wonderful. That's what I thought you said, but I wanted to validate so I know who to speak to. And just so Spirit knows who I'm connected to as well.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Thank you for listening to my show, and how can I help you today?
Yeah, thanks for taking my call. I'm currently, I guess we might have the same story, but I'm currently actually.
You will have to speak. I'm sorry, you will have to speak.
Let me turn on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that better?
Yes, a little bit better. Thank you.
Okay.
I just turned my phone.
I've changed careers. I was doing admin work, and I'm calling to see.
I'm sorry. You were doing what? Sorry, I cannot hear you.
Oh, let me move around. I was doing admin work as well. And, so I'm doing stuff with like websites and stuff like that. Creating, helping businesses like rank their websites, and calling to see if you see any opportunities. Right now I'm kind of doing work for free, and wondering if there's a couple opportunities that I'm looking at, I've applied to, and wondering if you see anything happening with those. Or
I'm being told stay away from freelancing. You're giving away too much on a freelance base.
Okay.
So what's happening is you're giving your energies away to everybody by doing it for free, and no one's respecting that. They're, you give an inch, but they take a mile sort of thing. Okay. And so what Spirit is asking you to do is release that a little bit, release those chains, because what's happening is you're being kind of, I guess because you're a nice person or you want to do nice things for people and you're compassionate and so on and so forth, you're a giver as well. You're giving, but nobody's giving you back in return. So what's happening is they're showing me that your the side of you, your artistic side, just like our last caller, you're giving it away, and people are not, I don't want to say that they're not appreciating it, but it's almost like respecting the ocean. When you respect the ocean, you'll be okay, right? When people don't respect the ocean, it's not okay. So you have a gift that people are taking for granted, and the universe is saying, stop, sink your feet into the ground, into earth, and take a look on the outside. And they're asking you to take a step back, and you also need to start receiving for yourself, because you feel almost like it's almost like your tank is out of fuel just about, because everybody's sucked that out of you. Okay. This is what Spirit is showing me. So they're asking you to release that a little bit and do some healing for yourself. Do some different things for yourself. Go for a pedicure, go for a manicure, have a salt bath, go for a long walk in nature. Say the next person that wants a design, okay, well, this is my fee. It's $250, for 4 hours of my work, whatever the case may be. But this is what Spirit is showing me, because you have a lot to offer, but I'm sorry, but you have to live as well. Right. You also have to live as well. And this is just what they show me. And, with a grain of salt, but this is what they're hoping for you. That makes sense. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Don't give away your gifts. You were given these gifts, yes, to give to others as well, but you also shall receive something in return, even if it's a thank you card or, a night out to a nice dinner to say thank you for all your hard work, something in return. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I hope that was, I hope that was helpful. Yeah. And do you see anything, because I have applied for permanent work. Okay. Do you work in a hospital or like a facility of some sort? Not currently, no. Is this what you're hoping for or thinking of? I don't know why, but I see some sort of a facility, like an industrial, long hallways that you're walking through, like hospitals or nursing home or maybe a factory. I don't know, but I almost see like a big industrial building that you're walking through, if this makes any sense to you. My last project was in I guess it was in a warehouse environment, I guess. Okay. It was a creative kind of space, so it was, okay. So it was an unusual space, but not currently. I'm hoping something more creative, to work at a sort of creative company. Right. They're almost. This is what I saw. So maybe it's your previous, right? Maybe they could be validating or showing me where you did work before. So, the industrial, like a warehouse is industrial, right? So this is what they're validating. And maybe they're showing me that this is, like you say, that's not what you want. So maybe they're validating it. They just show it to me, but there's no reason behind it. They're not giving me a reason behind that. They just show it to me. However, I feel that I feel that once again, it's feet in the earth and the ground, and not literally, but you can if you want.
Right.
But just ask the universe, ask your guides. Are both of your parents passed, Ola?
No.
Okay. I feel like a male and female mother and father figure that are both for you in spirit. It could be your grandparents, I don't know. But I'm feeling one of each, and I feel that they come together to help you. So if you can relate to this, know that this is who I'm connected to. They're making me feel that I lost my train of thought. Whatever it is that you are wanting to do, sit and ask the universe to give you visions of where you should be. Give you vision. So do a meditation and ask the universe, where am I meant to be? Universe, help me. Where am I meant to be? Show me visions. I would, look up on YouTube meditation videos and sit and meditate and have those visions in your mind of where you are meant to be. And I say this, everybody, whenever you are stuck and you don't know where you should be versus where you are meant to be, ask the universe, ask them questions and ask them for validations. Ask them to show you through maybe whatever. Say, show me a heart if it's a yes. Show me a feather if it's a, a no, or just whatever. Mm-hmm. But ask them to connect with you, and they will let you know, because I feel like you're in between. You're in between right now, reality and Mother Earth, in a sense, where you're kind of stuck in between. You're not sure which way to go. Reality would be that factory job or warehouse job, but realistically, or you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where you are meant to be somewhere else.
Okay. That's great.
But, yeah.
Okay.
This is a good way to connect with them and ask them what they could do.
Okay. Great. Thank you so much. That was really helpful.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Ola. And keep in touch. Let us know how things are going. And please continue to listen to our shows. Thank you so much.
Oh, definitely. Thank you.
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. Thanks. All righty. So we have about 7 or 8, about 6 minutes now remaining. Let me take one last caller and we'll make it quick. So caller, here's another one, 480 now. Hello, caller 480. What is your name and how may I help you?
Hi, my name is Shruti. I'm calling from Arizona. Thank you for taking my call, and thank you for sharing your gift.
Oh, thank you so much. And I'm sorry, I never got your first name. What is your first name?
Shruti, Shruti, Shruti.
Okay, Shruti. Wonderful. I spelled it with a D-Y. I thought I heard almost like Trudy. Trudy?
Yes.
Okay.
It sounds like Trudy, but it's Shruti.
Yes.
With an S.
Yes. Thank you so much. In Arizona, that's another place I would so love to be and dig my feet just in that earth and the sand. And I want to be in the middle of the desert and just meditate.
Please come down over here. I'm in Phoenix, but Sedona is very close by. I would love to take you down there.
Oh, thank you. It's absolutely, I would love to someday be down there for sure. Mm-hmm. So let's make this quick because we only have a few minutes left, and I want to be able to give you the best answer that I can give you. What may I help you with today?
So I'm also looking for a job. I'm between jobs right now. Any insights regarding that and guidance? When and where, kind of thing.
Getting a lot of, I feel like I'm getting a lot of very earthy kind of people in the readings today. So people that are not earth damaged, that are very, I don't know if it's intuitive and earth lovers and earth seekers, maybe spiritual type people. I feel like I've come across a lot of people like this today, and I feel you're one of these people. And what Spirit is showing me is that you need to be gardening, something with your hands. I don't know if you want to work in a nursery or looking after plants, if this is maybe a passion of yours or something that you've been thinking about. But I feel that somebody shows me your hands in dirt, dirt, like soil. Maybe it's something that you're starting to, I don't know, do you plant at all? And if not,
no, I'm not. I do not have a green thumb, unfortunately.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to. So maybe what they're asking you to do is dig in. They're saying go buy a couple of plants and start digging your hands in soil, and you might find a new passion for yourself. I feel it's going to help you become very grounded. I feel you're very true in your beliefs and your spiritualism, your Christianity, this sort of thing. They're making me feel you're very, very strong in your beliefs. And I feel almost like a mother figure that's here to let you know that your beliefs are always and always have been very strong. And I feel that they're here sharing many gifts with you and letting you know that they're always here around you.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
But you're not picking up anything about when I might get a job or anything like that?
They're not showing me. This is all that they're showing me is something to do with Earth. So if it's you might be surprised. You might love working in a nursery, like a plant nursery where you're looking after plants, and maybe somebody will give you an opportunity. I don't know why, but this will be very interesting. Could you imagine you find a job at a nursery and you don't have a green thumb?
Yeah, that would be very different. That would be very different because I'm more into computers and things like that, so it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah,
definitely.
And stranger things have happened in the world, right? So you know what they're making me feel is that I don't know why, but they're making me strongly feel that you need to plant your feet with, like, you need to get to your be around plants and of nature. Nature is what they're showing me. So working in a nursery, talking to plants, looking after plants. I don't know what it is, but I feel you'll feel that peace being around this environment. I feel that your last job was very it was there. Maybe it was there for a long time, but I don't know if you were at peace or you had stress, but I'm sort of feeling a little bit of both. So it could be that you were stressed at your last position, and your next position you will have a lot of peace. They could be showing me this.
It was a combination of both in my last position, peace and stress.
So maybe this is what they could be validating as well. But it's almost like they're validating enough of the stressful kind of jobs. They want you to be more at peace. I don't know why. It'll be interesting to see what happens and what kind of job.
Definitely.
Yeah. But unfortunately, I don't have an answer for you as to when and where. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
Just what Spirit is showing me for you today. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks again for sharing your gift, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you very much, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay. You're welcome. Take care. Bye-bye. Well, I didn't think I would make the 30 minutes or the full 30 minutes, but we made it till 2 o'clock. So thank you, Spirit. We need to thank Spirit because clearly they allowed me to get through it because more healing messages need to take place today. So I want to say thank you to my spirit guides, to my mother, my grandfather, everybody that watches over me every day, and everyone that's always around me, giving me the special gifts that I need to be able to help heal the world. So thank you once again to everybody for listening to my show, for tuning in to once again another episode of Healing Messages with the Butterfly Medium. So thank you for connecting, and we will see you all next Thursday, or hear from all of you next Thursday. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a beautiful day. I am Ivana Figueredo, the Butterfly Medium, world-renowned psychic medium, and I'm always here to give you messages from the other side. Please stay tuned every Monday night on Facebook as I give Facebook Live messages to many viewers. And also, please follow me on Facebook at the Butterfly Medium. Please like and share my page. Follow me. And also, my website is thebutterflymedium.com. You can also email us for private messages on my website. Thank you once again. I'm so happy we made it through until 2 p.m. Have a beautiful day, and I'm sending you many blessings. Bye-bye for now.
Progressive brings you Flowetry with Flo.
When Flo flows, she flows in the know. Mind ruminates the rates. Shown them all, I heed the call. Seeing the rest, I choose the best. Sometimes it's ours, sometimes it's not. When the fox walks, is it called a fox trot? That's a real question.
Compare Progressive Direct rates with competitors' rates. Visit Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Progressive presents Mindflowness with Flo.
Before you lies a beautiful meadow. In that meadow, Progressive Direct has placed its auto insurance rates alongside those of competitors. You select the lowest rate and feel a great sense of calm. A great sense of...
Compare Progressive Direct rates with competitors' rates so you can rest easy. Visit Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.